odorn monster roars. Ford has done it again, haven't they? They've unleashed a real beast onto the automotive scene. I'm talking, of course, about the Godzilla V8 engine. What a name. It tells you everything you need to know. This isn't some small, timid little motor. Oh no, this is a proper old-school displacement king. It's built to make big power and serious torque. It reminds me of the good old days, but with modern tech. This engine, folks, is a statement. In an age where everyone's talking about downsizing and electric this and that, Ford steps up. They've delivered a massive, naturally aspirated V8. It's a bold move, a confident move. And you know what? I absolutely love it. It shows there's still a place for glorious internal combustion power. It's for the people who need to tow, to haul, to get serious work done. Or let's be honest, for those who just love that V8 rumble. The anticipation around this engine was huge. Whispers turned into rumors, and then the specs started to leak. A 7.3-liter V8. Can you believe that? In this day and age? Let's dive in and see what makes this Godzilla roar so loudly. Ford's history with engines is quite frankly legendary. You can't talk about automotive power without mentioning Ford. Think about the flathead V8. That engine democratized V8 power back in the 1930s. It was revolutionary for its time, bringing smooth 8-cylinder performance to the masses. It powered everything from family cars to hot rods. It truly changed the game, setting a standard for decades. Then you've got the small block Ford V8, the Windsor, an absolute icon from the 1960s onwards. It powered Mustangs, Falcons, Fairlanes, and countless other models. It was compact, relatively lightweight, and incredibly versatile. Racers loved it, customizers adored it. Its reliability and tunability made it a favorite for generations. It's an engine that's still revered today, and for very good reason. And let's not forget the FE series big blocks. Engines like the 390, the 427, and the mighty 428 Cobra Jet. These were the powerhouses of the muscle car era. They delivered earth-shattering torque and horsepower. The 427 especially was a racing legend. So you see, the Godzilla V8 doesn't come from nowhere. It stands on the shoulders of giants. Alright, let's get down to the nitty-gritty of this Godzilla engine. What are we actually looking at here? First off, that displacement 7.3 liters, that's 445 cubic inches in old money. That is a serious amount of swept volume, folks. To achieve this, Ford has gone with a traditional overhead valve, or pushrod design. 2 valves per cylinder. Simple, robust, and compact. It's a proven layout for making big torque. The engine block itself is cast iron. Now some might say that's old-fashioned, but for a heavy-duty application, cast iron is fantastic. It's incredibly strong and durable. It handles heat and stress exceptionally well. The crankshaft is forged steel, another nod to its robust nature. The pistons are aluminum, designed for strength and good thermal characteristics. One of the clever bits is the variable valve timing. Yes, on a pushrod V8. This helps to optimize performance and efficiency across the rev range. It allows Ford to fine-tune the engine's breathing. So, you get that lovely low-end grunt that pushrod engines are famous for. But it also helps with emissions and fuel economy, relatively speaking, of course. The bore and stroke are also interesting. It's an over-square design, meaning the bore diameter is larger than the stroke length. It's about accessible power. So, what does all this engineering translate to in terms of actual numbers? Well, in its standard tune for the Super Duty trucks, the Godzilla V8 makes around 430 horsepower. And, more importantly for its intended role, it produces a massive 475 pound-feet of torque. That torque figure, folks, is the key. It's what gets heavy loads moving. It's what makes a truck feel effortless, even when it's working hard. The beauty of a large displacement, naturally aspirated pushrod V8 is how it delivers that power. It's not peaky or temperamental. The torque comes in low down in the rev range. It's available right where you need it for daily driving or heavy hauling. There's no waiting for a turbo to spool up. Just a smooth, linear surge of power. It makes for a very satisfying driving experience, very confident. That instant response is something special. Now, that pushrod design. Some people scoff at it, thinking it's old technology, but they're missing the point. For a truck engine, pushrods offer several advantages. They make the engine more compact, especially in terms of height. It's a design that's perfectly suited to the task. Built Ford Tough Godzilla's engineering prowess. Ford didn't just throw a big engine together, there's some serious engineering in the Godzilla. They focused on durability, which is paramount for a truck engine. The cast iron block, as I mentioned, is a key part of this. It provides a really stable foundation for all the moving parts. The forged steel crankshaft is another piece of the puzzle. It's designed to withstand the immense forces generated by those 8 big pistons day after day. The cooling system is also beefed up. An engine this large, doing heavy work, generates a lot of heat. Ford has engineered the water jackets and oil cooling systems to manage this effectively. This ensures the engine can operate at its peak, even under extreme conditions. Whether it's towing a heavy load up a steep gradient in the summer heat, or working hard on a construction site, reliability is absolutely critical in these scenarios. Ford also paid attention to things like the valve train. Even though it's a push-rod design, the components are built to last. It's a feature often found in heavy-duty diesel engines. More than just muscle versatility across the range. One of the most exciting things about the Godzilla engine is its versatility. Its primary home, of course, is in Ford's Super Duty trucks, the F-250, F-350, and even larger commercial vehicles. In these applications, it's all about towing capacity and hauling prowess. It provides a strong petrol alternative to diesel engines for many customers. It's a role it fills exceptionally well, offering that immense torque for tough jobs. But Ford didn't stop there. They also offer the Godzilla as a crate engine. Now this is where it gets really interesting for enthusiasts like me. This means you can buy this magnificent 7.3-liter V8 and put it into almost anything. Imagine a classic Mustang with a modern Godzilla V8 under the bonnet, or a hot rod, a kit car, even an older Ford truck. The possibilities are endless. It's a dream for custom builders. The aftermarket has already embraced the Godzilla. Companies are developing performance camshafts, intake manifolds, supercharger kits. You can take that strong, reliable base and build some serious horsepower. It's a tuner's delight. An unlikely ally, Godzilla's lessons for the electric future. Now you might be thinking, Jay, what does a massive petrol V8 have to do with electric vehicles? And that's a fair question. On the surface, they seem like complete opposites. One is all about combustion and displacement, the other about batteries and electric motors. But here's the thing. Advancements in one area of automotive engineering can often benefit others, even if it's not immediately obvious. It's about the learning process. Developing an engine like the Godzilla pushes engineers to their limits. They are constantly looking for stronger, lighter materials. They are refining manufacturing processes to be more efficient and precise. Think about the metallurgy involved in creating a durable crankshaft or a robust engine block. The lessons learned in material science can be applied to electric vehicle components too. Consider thermal management. The Godzilla V8 produces a lot of heat, and managing that heat effectively is critical for its performance and longevity. The expertise gained in managing heat in a big V8 can inform the design of cooling systems for EVs. The roar heard round the world, Godzilla's lasting impact. So what's the final word on Ford's Godzilla V8? Well, in my book, it's a resounding success. It's a bold statement in an era of change. It proves that there's still plenty of life left in the good old V8 engine. For enthusiasts, it's a gift. A massive, tunable American V8 that you can buy as a crate motor. It's a dream come true for hot rodders and custom car builders. It keeps that tradition alive. For the automotive industry, Godzilla is a reminder. A reminder that while the future might be electric, there are still many customers who need or want traditional internal combustion power, especially for heavy-duty applications. It shows that Ford is committed to serving all parts of the market. They haven't forgotten the folks who rely on trucks for their livelihoods, or those who simply love the sound and feel of a big V8. This engine will influence the aftermarket for years to come. We'll see incredible builds and innovative performance parts developed for it. It will power race cars, show cars, and hard-working trucks. Its relatively simple, robust design makes it an excellent platform for modification. The Godzilla's legacy will be written in garages and on racetracks around the world. It's a beast that I, for one, am thrilled to see unleashed upon the automotive world.